Hey guys, I'm back. It's Josh Wilson with Living Water Irrigation, and we are going to continue our video series again today. Now we're going to be talking about the Rainbird series of controllers. So we're going to teach you how to reprogram a TM2 and an ESP controller from Rainbird. So that way, if you have any questions or you're ever confused, you can go through this video and we'll show you exactly how it works. So when you get to the controller, the door is going to be closed. We're going to open that door up, and right now we're going to go through all of the functions, teach you everything about this controller, try to make it really short and concise, and make it really clear to understand. So first and foremost, off is off, y'all. So that's going to keep it where it's not running, whether we have a super rainy season or it's wintertime, or you just don't want to use the sprinkler system, okay? Run is going to be whatever we program this controller to do. Okay, it's very important to know where all your stations are. You can see that this homeowner's actually typed them up, and he's typed up his program and how he wants to water the system. It's very important to know where everything's at, so that way it makes it really easy to program. So we'll use this as a reference as we go through. Set the date. You can just use the right and left arrow keys to navigate through and adjust the date. The time, the same way, right and left arrow keys to navigate. It does not recognize daylight savings time, but most folks just leave that alone, okay? Watering start times. This is what time it's telling the controller to begin the watering cycle. So it's always going to start with station 1 and then run cyclically from there. So this homeowner has 7 stations on his system. So at 4:45 a.m. it's going to start station 1 and then run through to station 7. The most common phone call we get is that my sprinkler system won't shut off. So what we always ask the homeowner to do is turn it to the off position to see if that works. If it does, what has happened is we've come in here and put multiple start times in. So you can see that this homeowner has 2 start times currently in, one at 4:45 a.m. and one at 5:45. So what we're going to do is we're going to eliminate this 5:45 start time, because if not, the sprinkler system is going to run twice in a row. We will discuss whether or not we need to do that in the future, but for now we'll just have the 1 start time at 4:45 a.m. The station run times, this is how long each individual area or zone of the yard is going to run. So stations 1 through 7. So on this program A, we don't have any run time because the homeowner has a different programming schedule there. So we can change how long each area of the yard is running simply by going through here and adding or subtracting time. You definitely want to get to know your yard. So how long can I water my front grass before I start to get a lot of runoff? How long can I water it before we get standing water? How long do we need to water it so it stays healthy and happy, okay? And then from here on the ESP, you can simply click down to each day of the week and add or subtract when you would like to water. So here on program A, you can see that this homeowner is watering Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So if you would like to turn off Monday, all you simply do is hit the minus key, and you'll notice it now has the raindrop with the cross on it. If we want to turn it back on, simply hit the plus. If we'd like to turn Saturday on, we can click over to Saturday and simply hit the plus key. That simple, y'all. From there, we encourage you to leave the advanced watering cycles alone. The seasonal adjust as well. We encourage you to adjust each and individual station by itself as opposed to as a whole. The delay watering is not really necessary because we can make sure that the rain sensor is functioning as it should, and that will delay the watering after a heavy rain. From there, the manual station, that's the means by which to run one specific area of your yard. So here, if we wanted to run the east turf, we could go over here to station 3, simply hold down that right arrow key for 3 seconds, and that'll run through station 3 and then set the controller back to its standard programming. Also, if we would like to run the entire program on here, there's 2 different ways to do that. Number 1, you can do it from the auto run position. You can hold down the right arrow key for 3 seconds, let go, and it's going to start the program and cycle through from there. The other way to do so is to come over to manual program, and like if we wanted to start program B here, we can select program B, hold down the right arrow key for 3 seconds, and that'll begin the watering and run through the entire system. And finally, one of the greatest things about the Rainbird controllers that we thoroughly enjoy, and so do many other irrigation professionals, is the ability to test all stations. So if you're just wanting to look at your system before you go on vacation, or you feel like it may not be watering as it should, you can come to this test all stations function, Set it for however long you'd like, 1 minute or 2 minutes or 10 minutes. And what it'll do is it'll run each station cyclically so that you can go out and identify how is everything working, how is it covering, do you have any broken heads, do you have any adjustments that need to be made. And then from there, we can turn it back to the off position. I know this was very lengthy, y'all, but I hope we went through every single function here on the dial of the Rainbird ESP. If this did not answer all your questions, feel free to reach out to us at 918-237-6181 or on the web at livingwaterirrigationok.com. We're so thankful for you, and thanks for spending your time with us.